Welcome to 1407 Gray Mountain Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. Now, time for the weekly AKPC Roundtable, where we talk about this week in X-Men. And I feel like this is something kind of... There's some big wins, some really big losses. I don't know. As always, we have MJ with us. The other guys can't make it. How you been, man? How's everything?
Everything's good.
Oh, you want to go bad to like? All right. So, what is your order of X-Men books? Like bad, like from bad to what? From good to bad, or because there's only 4 that came out this week, right?
Yeah, there wasn't anything really exceptional this week.
Yeah.
Judgment Day was pretty much what I thought. So I guess that would be the best, and then the worst would be, I guess, Wolverine.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I
Mine's would have been like
Wolverine was fine. It was fine.
yeah. It was yeah. You're right. It was fine. I would have gone Judgment Day, Wolverine. What I swear, what else came out this week? It's a
New Mutants, and
oh,
then
you mean
Exterminators.
okay? All right, so I'm
New
sorry.
Mutants and
No. It would have been
Exterminators.
it would no actually it would have been X-Terminators, Judgment Day, Wolverine, then New Mutants. I thought X-Terminators was great, but let's jump into it. You know what? Let's go with Wolverine. I feel like we're kind of like right where like we kind of know where this is going. All right, so
Yeah,
Wolverine 26, man. How do you feel about it? The
it
Beast
was
Agenda.
fine. Mostly just a lot of talking. I like that CIA dude. I just wish it wasn't focused on him and more just focused on Wolverine talking to him because I do
Yeah.
like him as a friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Jeff Berenster. I love the whole I I kind of enjoyed that part. I like the fact how like he's just like a CIA guy who just wants to take care of his kid, and and he's like, you know what, maybe I could try to talk to this girl, and it's it's just the worst. It's just the worst. It's like that's not even a woman. So it's like being gay and segregation.
Yeah,
It's I love Legacy of a House. I love that whole concept. The fact that I mean, but it kind of makes me wonder, like, do they have access to stuff from damage? Like, where do they get their stuff? Because it seems like they got it
true.
from damage control.
Probably at least some of it.
Yeah, like somebody was fencing some stuff. Damn, and this is what damage control does. Like, they do the cleanup. So, and
There's so many parties involved in the U-Men, all those
yep.
parties with their own tech.
Oh, you know what? This will make a lot of sense. Where all the times the X Men have like lost their stuff, they this is what happened to it. Like it
Yeah,
was stolen.
yeah.
Man, you can't trust your movers for shit.
Especially people like Reed Richards and Iron Man. Like what the fuck? Why are you trusting third-party movers, man? What are you doing?
Like seriously, you have robots. You could like what is whatever. To hell with both of you. How do you feel about the whole Wolverine Beast thing? Like Beast, like Wolverine has a problem with Beast setting him up to go after people. He's like, "Oh, we're going after people who haven't done anything yet." Like, well, House is any different from Magneto from the old school days when they when they had danger room simulations going after Magneto, Apocalypse. Like, it's not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, and it's good to be it's good to practice and train, even if it's I don't necessarily support the ideas behind it. The thing I don't like about it is that it is the writers aren't we're not supposed to like Beast. We're not supposed to
I
like
like
him.
Beast though. I see where he's coming from, but that like it's like they're going out of their way to make him into like a jerk. Like that's not
Yeah,
him.
just at the end of the issue, having him bidding to kill Wolverine. Now, obviously, he's just being an asshole. He's gonna rescue Wolverine.
Right.
But why are you making him look like a jerk in that moment?
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
I feel like Percy. I feel like the writer's been doing that to him like since issue 4, issue 4, and that was like 2019. This is pre-COVID. They're like they're it kind of goes what I think what Marvel likes to do. They like to um like if you're smart, ultimately you're going to go bad because you can't be an intelligent person and a good person because you see things in absolutes. You don't care about the emotions. Like, yeah, because
Yeah,
and they've been demonizing beasts since like really since um after Avengers versus X-Men when he brought back the original 5 X-Men.
right.
They've been putting him down a real slippery slope.
They just don't understand nuance. For
No,
them, for them, when someone is right, someone else has to be wrong. When a Marvel writer writes someone right, they have to write someone else wrong.
right,
They don't like that. Beast is right. Everyone is out to get us. We need to plan to fight everybody.
exactly.
Wolverine is also right that if we treat everyone like an enemy, everyone's going to be an enemy.
But if everybody's
Also,
trying to kill them, like, but
quit trying to, don't make one wrong. Quit trying to make one wrong when they're both right. These are both concepts that are valid and should be.
the quantum thought, it both opposing views that are equally valid. And I'm not saying Wolverine is wrong, but like, come on, the whole idea of X Force was started because um the Zeno sent the Reavers to kill Xavier.
Mhm.
They are a reaction to that attack. So like to say like,
A
oh, we
reaction
can't
to
treat
genocide,
yeah,
effectively. You know,
right. So Wolverine has his head up his ass. Like
they're
and I
not.
really
They're not an anti-terrorist organization. They're an anti-extinction organization.
true.
You
I
know?
just wish we had more of his perspective.
A
Like,
beast.
yeah. Just say like, no,
Yeah.
and not the arrogant one, just like, okay, I'm doing this because I'm not doing it like if it were up to me, we all be on the same page. But we're not, okay?
We've got it a few times, but it wasn't in regards to what he's planning. I want to know what is his end goal and what is his plans. But what we got from him the few times we did get from him was really like vulnerable. Like he's afraid to die. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and they also make it seem like he's super arrogant. Like it's like I'm so like he's patting himself on the back like no, he's a he's a games master. This is what he does.
it
Like
was a little
yeah,
arrogant in not wanting to die, but it was genuine fear in dying, but he was also a little arrogant.
he's overcompensating, yeah. But I don't like the way in fact they're trying to make like really Sage is trying to be the she's the one who could do it better because she has empathy and she cares. No, she does not. Okay. The
No.
Sage I know, the Sage as would have no problem. She's like Beast is like a couple degrees warmer than she is. She has no
Yeah.
problem killing people. I mean, like she used to be part of the Hellfire Club. She was right under Sebastian Shaw. She was his assistant. She did a bunch of dirty shit, and she was sent there by Xavier.
We do need someone like that leading the team, but we already have Beast, so we don't need another ruthless person on the team.
I don't know.
We
Get
need someone with a conscience.
Forge it. No, Forge is fine where he is.
I'm
Uh,
thinking probably shoot, I just lost it.
Cable. Bring back Cable. I mean,
Oh, Cypher.
no,
Maybe.
no,
I
no,
don't really know. I don't really know his moral outstanding, but he seems to be pretty decent.
What like here, but here's the thing. I would say if you have Cable take over X-Force, you have it go back to what it was. They
True.
were they were a fighting force that went after threats that they didn't care. They were just wild. Like they were I would love to see a nuanced X-Force. They're not a black ops team. They are a team. They are a strike force that goes after, like making like the army, the U.S. Marshals or the Army Rangers. They go after, they are the CIA. They are the CIA, but let them like we see them do CIA stuff. I don't know. Just
I like
not
that.
this. Like get some new blood. Get like
Well,
yeah.
problem is that every X book has to be heroes do something. It can't be CIA do this, soldiers do this, doctors do. It has to always be heroes. Like at the end of the day, X Force is just another hero squad.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
might get their hands dirty, but they're just another hero squad.
I mean, okay. So yeah, I liked Wolverine this week. I like the setup. I like the fact that I love the Legacy House, like I said before. It's a really cool concept. And it's basically eBay. It's I liked it.
It
So
was good.
New Mutants or X-Terminators?
Getting the mutants out of the way.
Oh, okay. So
I didn't understand what was happening. Did I miss an issue or something?
no, you didn't. We did not miss an issue. This is exactly where. Okay, so we have this new mutant, Escapade, who now has joined Krakoa, and she's with the new mutants, and they're like, it's like, hey, I got chosen by Emma Frost directly. They want me on the team because I'm a very powerful mutant. But I do my own thing. I don't trust the government because they're all doing something. They all
Well, I do like the element that Emma Frost was like, this new mutant is no different than any other mutant. They're all like that. All mutants, when they're kids, are arrogant little fucks. Give a teenager powers, and he's just gonna be a worse teenager.
right. No, but like all this reads off like fan fiction, doesn't it? It reads off like seriously. This is some online fan fiction stuff. Like, wow, okay, you were like, okay, they really know what they're doing. They inserted themselves into the X-Men universe.
And
We've all done it.
With the ridiculous narrator, I guess it was the girl's inner thoughts or something.
Yeah.
It just felt like it was some sort of like reality manipulation or something. Like it felt like it wasn't supposed to be happening.
And the powers, though, they could switch bodies with other people and take their powers. That's ridiculously OP. Like, why not use her to take over Moira's body?
Sinister, and he would be fucked. He would absolutely be fucked.
No, but we have characters like this, like characters who are not really important.
I like new characters. I
like new characters too, but we have so many other characters. We have so many other characters we can get to. Well, there's so many other. Huh?
They have to earn their place. I feel.
Yes.
They have to have a worthy backstory. I need to know their motives and personality very quickly, and I didn't get that initially from her. She felt.
Hollow.
I guess yeah.
Yeah, it just seemed like somebody who was writing themselves into their own X-Men story. It's fine. Like it just don't say. Actually, my main issue with this is that this isn't a New Mutant story. This is a limited series. This is a solo series masquerading as a team book.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like my intelligence mess with like that. It's I see what they're doing. It sucks. But
we're taking No Girl's brain away again. Like we're just doing circles now. We're just doing circles.
Yeah, I love the humor. Farts are magical. Like, ew, bitch, calm down.
God damn.
And no, also I like how they blame the leaders. Our leaders wasn't paying attention. Bitch, you could have said something. You spent a lot of your time with the Shadow King. You could have been trying to talk to somebody. Like,
Yeah.
I just I don't like I just don't. And apparently the writer, the cover, superstar Charlie Jane Anders. Who? It's weird. We couldn't get Peter David. We couldn't get somebody from Jesus. Come on, bring back Zeb Wells. He'll make a New Mutants book that you want to read.
Yeah.
I'm this close to reading his Spider-Man stuff. His Spider-Man stuff is great. His Hellion stuff was great. I would just why not, or at the very least, why not go back to pick up a couple of plot threads that we still need to know what's going on with. I mean, what's going on with the Shi'ar? Actually, this would be a perfect time to focus on Cannonball and his family. Because they're in the Shi'ar.
So the idea is they want New Mutants to be young mutants. They want them to be kids. And so they were half of the New Mutant story would be the older generation New Mutants, and then the other half of the stories would be following the young kids.
Oh God, it's Degrassi. They want the old stuff and the new stuff. They can't decide what to have. Oh God, this is bad. I'm I don't like this at all. I'm just I'm not. Ugh. It's just so bad.
I like that we're following kids on Krakoa. It just is so obvious that the X-Men desk, after Hickman left, they don't have an organized plot.
No.
They don't have a conformed idea where all these stories are going to, and it's just doing circles.
Jeez. And also I don't like the fact that what they did with the one lizard guy, Anole. He's supposed to be Laura's age, but now he's a kid. They keep regressing him. Why can't we get give us some new blood, give us something. I'm done. I regret buying this book. I'm done.
Yeah, it's there is still some stories. I hope I know what you mean about you wanting the older generation of New Mutants. Yeah. I'm hoping they'll give them a new name, because clearly we're not going to get the New Mutant story we want. So call it the Old Mutants. Or,
no. You know what it was though? The New Mutants did get a new name. It was X-Force.
Oh.
That was their new New Mutants. It matured into X-Force. That's why X-Force is really the sequel, the continuation of the New Mutants. Mm-hmm. And then that's what. So, why not just start okay, these are the new Mutants now, but I want to see the other the older generation of New Mutants. See what happens to them. See where they go from here. I just don't want them to fade into the background. We see that
Cannibal is a very important character who's just all but forgotten. His wife is more important than him.
It's weird. That's weird, right? Come on. Cannibal has been an X-Man, an event, and he's one of the few X-Men who've been both. Mm-hmm. And he beat Gladiator by himself when he was 17. I mean, come on, man.
He has a lot of hype stories. He has a lot of history, and
this is a guy who's mentored by Xavier, Magneto, and Cable. Mm-hmm. Now yeah, the guy Cannibal's the man. Like, but I don't know. I'm over them. Like I don't like this new book.
Yeah.
It needs to feel. You just feel like, wow, you're just pandering to. It's a checklist. Sorry.
It's actually disrespectful because it's like they know that it's going to sell at some, so they're
Yeah.
just putting it out there.
Yeah.
You don't have any plot, you don't have any plan, you're just doing whatever. Your old plot lines, like the one that I feel like we might get eventually with the Asgardian wolf mutant child or whatever the fuck's going on with that.
Oh, here, yeah, that would be a really good story to pick back up.
They
Also,
teased it 2 years ago.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Also, the whole thing with the human, they take mutants and they take their powers by that. Like, but this doesn't really matter because the mutants can get resurrected, so it doesn't matter. If
It's
anything,
just circles. It's just
yeah,
circles. It doesn't matter.
no, I mean, like it's not a big deal. Like, seriously, like donating your powers to the human could be seen as like a donating. It's like your kidney or like
Well, it's theft of property, not murder, pretty much.
right.
In fact, I'm pretty sure in American law you can murder mutants now. Isn't that something that happened that the Americans
Yeah,
pushed
they were looking to overturn that.
election?
Yeah, you're absolutely
Mm,
right. Hey,
yeah.
you are not wrong, my friend. Okay, so next up, X-Terminators from
It was
Dusk Till
fine.
Dawn with girls.
It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was fine.
It was I saw it as a nice little continuation. I'm kind of I thought I was laughing when I saw them when in the beginning when you see them all kind of like handcuffed. They're like, this isn't a trial. Kind of feels like it. Like you almost started a war. And then it's like, oh come on, Emma. You ever done anything bad after a breakup? Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh come on. That's not cool. Like I don't know. But I like the whole thing with I like how the four like it seems like it's fun. I'm having fun with it, aren't you? Like it's from seriously, this is the X-Men version of From Dusk Till Dawn. Any vampire killer movie, this is a with X-Men. I'm
Yeah,
loving it.
no, it was fine. I do feel like the first one had more story. This one was more actiony.
Oh yeah,
Um,
of course.
yeah. Um, I was a little confused how some of the things were working. I guess the more noise they were making was spawning more
Oh
clones.
no. It was the reflections.
But when Boom Boom made the big explosion, it caused more to appear. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
well, it would cost more because they were looking into the reflections. It was kind of going off of that. It's
Mm.
yeah, you had to read that a couple of times.
And
But
so this is the son of Dracula is doing this, right?
grandson of Dracula.
Grandson, and that the pack vampires he sends into it in this issue, they're
Yeah.
just nobodies, right?
They're vampire royalty.
Okay, so like powerful vampires, but like no names, right?
Yeah, basically. I'm not really familiar with the vampire side of Marvel. Um, but I'm for it. I just want to like I saw Jubilee like why they got her looking like Sailor Jupiter? Like what's going on?
Yeah, we're about to get, I guess, blind, half naked chicks fight off a group of vampires. Oh, that'll be pretty cool.
Oh god, but I enjoyed it. It's fun. Also nice little tidbit. Jubilee is a fan of WWE. It's like I've been watching
Yeah.
this my entire life. I've been waiting for this. It's like and boom boom going like this, oh that's method acting. Yeah, this is a meth behavior. I'm like I'm dead. Oh I'm dead. um but now Judgment Day. Okay. Wow. So
How I expected it to go. I thought we would get more loose ends tied up. But it's pretty much how I expected it.
yeah, it just but like the ramifications, the aftermath. So they're going to be able to bring back cancer kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
that's a really great idea that I didn't think about.
that's why I called that. I'm a little confused though because when Star Fox was talking to Sebastian, he claimed that it was going to be a combination of Krakoan technology, Eternal technology together. I don't see the Eternal technology.
Um, I think it's because okay, think about this. The Eternals can get the DNA of the sick kid, right? Because mutants they don't have that technology, but they can download their mind.
You still need the 10% of the five's time. That couldn't they maybe the five is not uploading their mind. Maybe Cerebro is not uploading the minds and it is the Eternals that are uploading the minds, and then it's just the
I thought
five that
I thought it was the Krakoa that was uploading the mind, and the Eternals got the body.
But Cerebro uploads the mind, and then from Cerebro, the five take from that to upload. But so what's uploading the mind? Maybe the Eternal Machine is uploading the sick kids to the Eternal Machine. They then take the memory from that to the five. The five then upload it into the shell
There you go.
with the DNA. I
Right,
guess that's what it is. Yeah, because it
right,
has something like that. Because for the Eternals to be involved.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
they had to do something because yeah, extra steps. Um,
Good idea.
yeah,
Uh,
great idea. Oh,
Probably. Yeah, some people are gonna be jealous, but some goodwill.
yeah, but like, who's gonna be mad over who's really gonna be the first one? Like, man, fuck them kids. You're always gonna say that. You're gonna think it.
How long before Krakoa, brings back someone eventually they're gonna have someone that's gonna butt the line.
Oh yeah, but we got the Eternals are now hated and feared.
That's the plot hole I didn't like was how the Eternals wrapped up. I guess Ajax Celestia is her new
Yeah,
name. Ajax Celestia.
yeah,
Um, she didn't do anything.
not really.
I guess maybe she'll have one more issue. I don't know
Oh
if
yeah,
we're
yeah,
getting
they have the Omega. Yeah, they have
the
the Omega
Omega.
issue. But like,
Um,
but I see. I kind of see what like. I really wonder if this is just a way for them to like. All right, this is their way of kind of like remedying that little like um double standard. Like, it's suddenly going to be all superpowers as opposed to some at certain groups. So like, now they got first it was mutants, now they got the Eternals. Who's next? Like, I don't know. I just think that'd be
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
okay.
Can you
Okay, all right. Okay. Krakoa was mutants were hated and feared, right?
Oh,
The Eternals now are hated and feared. My theory is this is a way for this might be leading up to a bigger storyline where humanity says, you know what, we're done with superpowers altogether. Magic, like science, all that done. Well, this is human, only human, like no superpowered at all. This is the way. So like they throw in everybody, Avengers, Fantastic Four, um, vampires. They like a certain group gets enough firepower so they can just like really go after the entire
what type of firepower? Like technology?
just some that to combat the superhuman community. Because like, I mean, if I was a regular person, would I be kind of pissed off all the time because like we have all these superpower are people just doing what they want? I mean,
Well,
yeah,
I would, I would,
I mean,
I
not
would
like the boys though.
I would want powers.
Would you want powers, or would you? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That's
That'd
what
be more
I
interesting.
think.
Like,
I think this is going to push them into either the new humans or the proto humans, whatever it was from 1,000 years in the future that we saw.
oh
Um,
right. Like,
well, the humans just became mutants, but they're so fucking stupid they don't realize they're mutants now.
yeah,
I can't
yeah, yeah.
remember, I can't remember what they were called. There was
Oh,
something.
mutates. They'd be called mutates.
Yeah, they were mutates, but they had a name for themselves. I think they're like proto human or new
Yeah,
human.
yeah. Like children,
They
like the
said
whole.
something like that. It's kind of reminiscent of Children of the Vault and stuff
Yeah,
too. Because that one dude who Wolverine was talking to looked like one of the children from the Vault.
right.
Um,
Oh man, but all in all, it was fine. It was fine. Like, um,
the it's just so stupid because like the Celestial could bring back billions of humans, but I said fuck it. Anyone the Eternals killed, I ain't bringing you back. Magneto, the however many Iraqi died, fuck them. I didn't kill them. Not
that.
my
Oh yeah,
responsibility.
that's. Oh no. All right, with the Iraqi, with this mean Iraqi gone, does this mean we're gonna start getting like on Abigail Brand and what she was? Because like really,
Yeah.
because remember, she wants the Iraqi gone.
Mhm.
So because she wants to use Mars for something else. And but we're gonna get we're gonna see what's going on in Sword and I mean X-Men Red this Tuesday.
Mhm.
So I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I hope Druid gets the vacation from his torture, and he can bury all those bones like he
Oh,
promised.
oh,
Um,
I just
I think Druid is. I think Uranus is going to change Druid. I think next time we see Druid, like, we might see him quickly in X-Men Red burying all those bones. But when he returns back to his cell and he's
but
being
Drew
tortured by,
but can Drew no, I'm sorry, that's the guy from the Inhumans. Never mind. I was thinking like, okay, maybe Drew didn't can find out how to take out Uranus just by watching, but
it
like
actually it could be that. I think it's what it is. Well, it could be that. But I think it'll be that Druig is gonna get changed. So Uranus looks weird. His body looks weird.
yeah.
Every single Eternal is supposed to look human, and Thanos was supposed to be the only one that did it.
Yeah, he's a
But
deep
Uranus changed. Last time we saw Uranus before recently in this event, he looked human.
right.
So they retconned his appearance, but I don't think they retconned his appearance. I think when he died last time and he's been in the cell, he's worked on his body while he was in the cell. He upgraded his body in the cell.
Okay.
Um, and so that's what he's going to do to Druig. I think next time we see Druig, his body's going to be upgraded. He's going to be like blue or he's going to be purple or
He's gonna
some
be
shit.
he's gonna be a lot more powerful. Oh,
Yeah.
did you see all right, so have you seen some of the stuff for Namor in Wakanda Forever?
Yep.
Um yeah, I'm digging it. I'm all for Namor being Mexican. Yes, let's do it. Aztecan, let's go.
I like it. It works. Um, some elements is a little weird, but it works. Um, I'd rather it be that there's like multiple cultures down there in Atlantis, but we'll see.
Actually, no, it's not really. It's not called Atlantis. It's it was a Mayan. It was a so apparently the Mayan culture was oh no, Aztecian culture was like a continuation of what they were doing underneath the sea. So
Also, Aztecs were a colony of
yes,
Atlantis,
yes.
but Atlantis surely it's
No. The Mayan culture is a call. Oh, damn. Okay. if the Aztecian culture that we know is America, Namor's was England.
Yeah. So um seems like the question still remains: what is the Atlantean culture originally? Is it still originally Greek? Is it in the comics? Atlantis is not Greek.
No,
Atlantis is actually British.
uh, we'll see.
Atlantis Atlantis was a colony of Camelot. It was one of the Camelot's outlying cities, and then when Camelot was destroyed, Atlantis was sent off into the ocean when it became an island, and then the island was then sunk thousands of years later.
See, this is
Um,
why. These are questions that would be answered in a Namor movie.
yeah, seems like I think they're probably going to still go Greek. My guess is something to do with the Eternals, and they were stationed in like Babylon era type area.
Maybe it's like maybe it's kind of like a bigger thing. Like Namor rule his ruling family. They're Aztecian, but like in other parts of the planet, they're influenced by different cultures. Like maybe like one in the South Pacific, that's more Asian, but Namor is the boss. Think like Game of Thrones, like the Seven Kingdoms just underwater.
Well, we should totally see that because Aquaman did that very well, and so
Yeah,
we should get a Kevin similar type thing. Um, I still though I want to see the sinking of Atlantis. I hope we get to see it, and I hope it involves the Eternals. If not the Eternals, it has to be a Celestial. How badass would it be if a Celestial shows up, judges the Atlanteans as being deviants, and they fucking sink it.
yeah,
Um,
that would be. Yeah, we haven't heard anything about the Atlanteans. The Atlanteans are surprisingly quiet. Oh god, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
it's
Ugh.
supposed to be. I'm not really too I'm not really too sure how all the events go down in the comics. I think there were deviants living in Atlantis, but the deviants also had a city of Lumeria, which I think was just next door to Atlantis. And so when the Celestial sunk Lumeria, they sunk Atlantis. Pretty sure that's how that went down.
Man,
Like,
I'm just I just want to see what happens next. Like this Wakanda thing is gonna be cool. I'm just
there
it-
was one more thing about the Judgment Day comic.
oh yeah.
Um, the uh, so I'm disappointed that fucking I almost call him Xerxes. Uh, the new Prime Eternal. He's
Yeah.
being Prime Eternal again. Kind of a lame choice and whatnot. I
Yeah.
was hoping for some new young blood. I was hoping for Thena actually, because Thena is his son, her daughter.
Right.
Um, so she would be kind of in line, kind of to inherit the Prime Eternal spot. But no, but he gives Storm a box. So first he promises the which is interesting, not the Krakoans. Um, it's actually a little confusing. Like I don't really like because he apologizes for all the deaths,
Right.
and so it seems like he's apologizing to both the Krakoans and the Iraqi. But then
Right.
he offers Storm and the Iraqi a promise of aid if they ever need aid in a battle, and then they give Storm a present that they can summon Uranus for 1 hour, seemingly from anywhere.
Right.
I guess that's a gift to the Iraqi. I guess the Krakoans haven't got their gift yet. Um,
Oh, well, yeah. See, I am very curious to see what they do with that. Because like really they can use Uranus on Orcus.
on Orcus, obviously the obvious thing would be save it for the final battle. But when I was reading it, I was just like, fuck, man, this is the Iraqi we're talking about. This is the fucking Iraqi we're talking about. What do they do when they have the ability to summon someone they hate? They summon it. They're gonna wait. They're gonna summon Uranus, so they're gonna
No,
fight
like,
him.
no, seriously, no, seriously. Have like, okay, so we all know that Mystique, that Magic can get can teleport, she can teleport you on Orcus. Get a couple X-Men with Uranus, open it, have at it. I would love to see Uranus versus a Nimrod.
Yeah.
Uranus versus a Nimrod?
Right. So the reason I think I'm right in my belief is because Orcus just got celestial technology and Uranus technology.
Right.
When they fought the celestial, they opened up Uranus's vaults and gave the Uranus's weapons to every single human on the planet.
Right.
That would include Orcus agents, any
True.
surviving Orcus agents. And my guess is not all those weapons made it back to the Uranus vault.
I'm
Plus,
pretty sure that that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart.
plus, yeah, we saw Nimrod literally attacking the celestial body, and we didn't see him die. So seemingly, when the celestial died and became a statue again, Nimrod could easily have taken something on his way out.
Absolutely. I
Um,
can see that.
so I don't I think we're getting Nimrod and Orcus now to become significantly more powerful. I don't know if Uranus' technology is as going to be as valuable as it was previously to this whole event. So like I said, I do think it like you're right. Like Uranus is a powerhouse. If he could not kill your Nimrod, he would do a fuck ton of good job there. We would
Oh
it
yeah.
would be it
Crazy
would
day.
be he would probably destroy the facility and then die himself to Nimrod in space.
That would be a
Um,
crazy fight though.
yeah. But again, though, this is the Iraqi we're talking about. If what if they have the ability, if Storm gives that summoning chip to the Great Ring, do you think they hesitate to summon him and
Oh,
challenge him on the
absolutely.
spot?
Especially in oh no. Like I can see you like the first person gonna say something about it is gonna be like probably Sunspot like, and why haven't we used this yet?
Well, no, Sunspot would be trying to like find a way to benefit from it, but everyone else would want to fight him and kill him.
True.
It's just the Iraqi culture. They summon their gods and fight them on the spot. Why would they not summon Uranus, a god, and fight him on the spot? You know, redeem their honor.
Redeem their
Um,
honor, like you now got this dude on retainer.
yeah, no, but that's my point. It's supposed to be we think it's going to be something that benefits them, and they might just challenge them, and the rest of the Iraqi population dies because they all fight him and one by one die.
For,
Um,
but they only have him for an hour.
So I'm trying to think of alternate ways because I don't think it's going to be what we. I don't think it's the obvious route where it's going to be him fighting in the final battle or whatever. Another possibility I thought of was we need 3 new members on the Great Ring.
Who would you put on the Great Ring?
Uranus,
Uranus on the council.
the guy that hates deviants on the Deviant Council. Yeah, I don't know. He's awesome. It'd be like an apocalypse, but for them. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
but Apocalypse wanted to play ball. He wants to kill them all.
Yeah, exactly. What a interesting vote. Every vote he has would be kill us all,
Like,
destroy your own people.
then why would you want that then?
If you can make him loyal, it would be good. And I think he would never fit on Krakoa, but he can maybe fit amongst the Iraqi society if he decides these people are no longer deviants.
What
If
about
he can
Saber?
just
That's like why not put Saber? That's my vote. Sabretooth.
well, but he needs to be Omega level, and Uranus seems to be Omega level.
True. But Sabretooth is very dangerous. He's very dangerous.
And he could get an upgrade. Um, I wouldn't want Sabretooth to be Omega level because then he could never really fight Wolverine
But there's
again.
no what Omega level is there to beast? I almost said bestiality, but savagery. Like what he can destroy
Um,
planets or something? Like what are we talking?
well, I feel like healing factor needs to be an Omega level. That's seemingly what your Uranos is. Uranos has
Deadpool
incredible.
has some. Well, Deadpool and the Hulk have the most powerful ones.
Uranos seemingly healed from entire incineration before even touching the ground. I think that's Uranos's main ability is regeneration. I think that's how he was able to fight in multiverse battle with Legion. Is his regeneration is just ridiculous.
I'm gonna look it up his powers because his powers are crazy.
All Eternals have the same powers. They all have the exact same powers.
Oh, that's lame.
They all have the celestial energy, which makes them able to shoot beams out of their eyes, fly, super strength, super speed, healing factor. Not healing factor like what we see Uranos doing. That every Eternal specializes in a different one of their many powers that they all share. Like
Right.
Icarus specializes in his eye beams. Fausto specializes in creating technology, celestial technology.
It's
Uranos seems to specialize in definitely celestial technology because he has his weapons. But when I was reading his Wikipedia page, it talked about his healing factor being crazy. Could just be because he's one of the original, so his healing is just better, or he specialized in healing.
I can see that.
Looks like I think he upgraded his body into being healing better.
I mean, his weapons are crazy. Like he can just destroy it, like just obliterate it. But yeah, man, I can't wait to see what's going on with that. Like, I want to see what's going to happen. Omega comes out, but then we have the dark web with Madeline Pryor, and she's gonna start bringing all the Summers in on her stupid bullshit. Oh God, that's good.
Yeah.
Can we stop with these events for a while? Like, really ease up. Like, have all the stories just go like all the books, they focus on themselves, and then we all get led up to one major one. Not like a Secret Wars, nothing that big. Just like maybe just tell some smaller stories. Like I would really like to see Krakoa deal with Orcus directly because they can. They have a couple of magic bullets, but they don't. But they can't use them because it's either too easy or like the character themselves wouldn't do it because they don't kill because they're a good person. Like, are you serious? You seen what the machines have done to you? This not humanity. The machines knows what I said. Knows what I did there. The machines. Like seriously, they can use manifold. They can use this escapade girl. They have so many magic bullets, like a Gatling gun, but no, it's way too.
Right. Yeah, that's something we just disagree with. They literally sent like 50 suicide missions there. They sent the Brood on the
No, with three mutants who are not qualified to really take them, who can't honestly be considered to take them all out. Kid Omega, Domino, and Wolverine, a 3-man squad. You need a team, a full team. That was hubris at best.
That was just one of the many things they sent. They told us that they sent
The
a
Brood and
massive amount of
Tech
things.
Arc.
We don't know exactly everything they sent. I have to assume that they tried a lot of things.
I mean, they said, are they? Yeah, yeah, Inferno. They sent the Brood. They sent mercenaries like magical mercenaries. Where is it? Come on, where is it? Um, okay, yes, okay.
You're right because you and me could sit here and brainstorm a dozen different ways that theoretically they should be able to destroy Orca Space. They could send that kid who could blow up with the two people who can amplify his powers. Boom, bada boom. You create a little mini atom bomb, and you blow the fucker up. There's many things they can do. It's just I have to assume they tried it and failed, or if they didn't try and fail, they just already know it wouldn't work based off some evidence that they have in the world. It is not great. It is you have to suspend your disbelief because you're right. We literally have some of the most powerful people in the universe on this one nation, right? It doesn't make much sense. Um, Theoretically, you could just go to any one of your allies too and ask for help. Go to Thor, beg his help for a day. Shouldn't be that hard to get Thor's help.
Yeah, and like, I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, there was two. All right. There was one part. I'm looking through the Orcus events and like all the mutant incursions. Um, we saw that uh like uh they had three mission failures. One assassin's contract through Avalon Emitter. Like they sent assassins, magical assassins, and they sent some brood. But they had the second one though that has been blacked out. No one knows what it was. I'm what if all right? What if this is one big like thing against? Okay, what if Moira created Orcus as a way of destroying Orcus? So like so they're ready when the phalanx comes.
Who's ready?
Um Earth. Because it
Like,
seems
like
because it
all
seems
like
it's
human kind?
no, like she's trying to get rid of the she's trying to get rid of Orcus. Like her whole plan is to get rid of Orcus, the Nimrods, all that before the phalanx get here.
So one of the reasons why robots hate, one of the reasons why Omega Sentinel hates humans is because the Phalanx always chooses humans.
Okay.
So that what we learned in Powers of X and House of X, and then again recently ish, is that when the Phalanx shows up and chooses, is the Phalanx creates another Phalanx by genociding, exterminating a race, and then so they go to a planet, they exterminate all life on the planet, and the most advanced life on the planet, they create a phalanx from the hive mind of all those beings.
Right.
And mutant kind, um, the humans didn't want to share it with mutant kind, so they killed off all mutant kind, and then they killed off they were going to kill off Wolverine right before the phalanx showed up, just so they didn't have to share it. The robots, I guess, are jealous that the phalanx always chooses humans.
Oh.
Um, and I guess it's a pretty fair fear, that you create robots to win your war, and then in the end, the greatest robots in the universe choose humans.
Right.
So they're kind of salty towards the phalanx,
I,
and I think that might be why Nimrod goes and kills the phalanx. Before the phalanx presumably spawned, he went and killed Warlock's race, which was thought to be the original phalanx race.
right.
In 1,000 years, that Warlock species would have ascended to be those Titan-sized phalanxes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean they don't know they're they're an offshoot. They don't know they help the phalanx. And
True.
that's
That
funny. That's the funny part.
you're right. That like I think you're correct on that. I think the Titan phalanxes exist, and that was just a colony of it or something, or they were in the
Yeah.
process of joining or something.
Yeah, man.
Um,
I mean, I'm excited. But yeah, man, wrapping up, like we only got one book next week, X-Men Red. I'm excited. I want to check that out. Um next
Hopefully,
week,
they get something cool done with. Hopefully, they don't just put Uranus's that thing away on storage for a year and a half. Hopefully they
Seriously,
do something with it.
seriously. I hope they do something with it.
He
But
can rebuild. He can rebuild the Prometheus station. Maybe. Oh, that's kind of lame.
I wouldn't do.
Poor Prometheus was
Oh,
destroyed. But,
think bigger. Think what
yeah,
Forge can do with that technology.
true. What could Forge build in an hour with unlimited access to supplies and resources?
Seriously. Oh, but next week I'll be in Mexico. Me and the wife are heading down to Mexico again. So, like, you'll probably see me with a margarita and a taco, couple tacos, brother.
Nice.
All right, man. Hey, we all gotta do like a live, like with all of us together. I want to try. I want to try some waffles with some Canadian syrup. Okay, just saying. All right, MJ. I'm 1407. We'll see you soon.